Isn't it crazy when you wake up and then all of a sudden it's a winter wonderland? So it is the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. We already went out and did some shopping. This morning we got up super early, got free donuts at Home Depot, picked up a new shop vac for $39. Woo! But now is the most important part of Black Friday.
Christmas decorating!
Cool thing about decorating nowadays is long gone are the days where we had to check all the bulbs. I remember having to check all the bulbs with my dad, just like you see in Christmas Vacation. Russ and Sparky gotta check all the bulbs. Well, that doesn't happen anymore because we have technology now, and the whole strand does not go out when one bulb goes out. So she will never know the pain of going through every bulb, especially when you're putting up hundreds of lights. So disgusting. Anyways, all right, GoPro died on me, so I had to go get the other camera. What are you doing, little rat?
I wanted to see if it breaks.
God, my kids are so weird this morning. So we used to go with like the trendy like icicles and you know all the other stuff, but ever since they came out with these LEDs that replicate the C9s, the good old-fashioned ones, the things my dad used to put up, I've gone with these. It's just the classic Christmas look. Nothing gets better than that. Just looks clean and Christmassy, and just there's a science. I mean, there's a look and a science, and there's a lot that goes into decorating a house, and you can't just throw lights on your house because, well, we've all seen those houses. It. Lights are up. Well, at least for this part. There's plenty more to go. It all comes down to being prepared. My dad was always prepared when it came to lights and like where you have connections at. I know the length of the lights already. Where's going to the one? So that's why I keep this piece where it says not trash. I have it cut out to go up in the eave, and it kind of holds the rest of the remaining lights because it's like half the strand's worth. I would eventually love to get lights to go all the way around, because you could actually see our house from Horse Thief Canyon. And I think it'd be cool to light all that up just so people coming down the hill could see it, but my dad was always big on being prepared, so that's why I have that piece cut out, because I know those lights are going to end there, and put those up in the eave. These are LEDs, they don't have any heat, so you can sit there and keep your hand on these things all night long and they're not going to get hot to the touch, so they're fine being up there. That's it. All right, so the generic lights are up. Now is the creative part. Now it's where we try to figure out what we want to do with the rest of the lights, all the buckets and blow up things and everything else, because try to do it different every year, you know, not do the same thing. So yeah, now the creative part comes in. Now we got to kind of play with things and figure out what we want to do. And a little college football too. I like this. Why I love this girl. So the tree seems tilted. I don't know. Seems like it's leaning that way. So it's definitely tilted. We gotta figure this out. We collect ornaments every place we've gone. So we got White House, we got Costa Rica, the Dodgers winning the World Series. This has been a long time. I think this was like 3 or 4 years ago. Still hasn't happened. Back over to the GoPro. The GoPro's back charged. Don't have to carry around the big old camera anymore. Hello, Chili. A little overcast. We got the little candy canes up. So those are good. Got the candy canes up. That'll be red and white. We got these. We scored on these. Love these little vintage plugins. So you can't find these anymore. And they try to make them again, but they look too new. They don't look like old and vintage like these ones. We came up on these, and these are probably my favorite pieces in the Christmas collection. But I think what I'm gonna do with the trees this year, I think I'm gonna go red and white. Keep it going with the candy cane style out front. We'll just go red and white throughout the tree, and then the pallet trees that I made, that one, and this one. One big key piece that everybody forgets to do is plug the lights in before you put them up. Nothing more frustrating than putting lights up that don't work, huh? I got them all back going, except for the one I couldn't get going, and I'm getting yelled at for having so many strands of lights, some being ghetto more than others. And I try to Mickey Mouse them all together to keep them going, but I think it might be time to throw some away. But we'll see if we can get this. This should pop this one. Bam! See? See, you can save strands.
I need some other stuff.
So I'll throw that one away. Good to go. All the lights are on, and we can start stringing them now. With these light strands is I took it and cut it in half and tape it off, because then look at this. Bam! Now you knock that 50-footer into a 25-footer that you don't have to buy. It's not being cheap, it's just recycling and being smart about it. All right, string them. Now we're gonna have to wait and see what this looks like at night, because our little tree is like, it's special. It's in an infant phase, so you can't really do much with it as far as lights go. You can kind of just throw them up in there and see if they stick. But we'll wait and see once the lights are on what it looks like. Maybe we'll redo it and then go from there. All right, so I think I've caved. I'm getting rid of all the icicle lights. I don't think I'll ever put up icicle lights. Icicle lights are cool. I think they were like a trend like early 2000s. But I think icicles, I don't know. Especially in California. We don't get snow, we don't get ice. So these are all icicle lights. I have like over 12, no, there's 14 strands. It's brand new ones too. And that was a whole crate, that whole box. So that whole box is disappearing. See how happy she is? I know how to make my wife happy. Those are going up on our neighborhood Facebook page. Whoever wants them, come and get them free. Yes, look at this. Oh. Oh, this makes me happy. I love when the kids get in on the decorating. You need some more hose. You can't just have one.
I know.
One hoe.
In your opinion on something.
On what?
Should I fill in the Santa hat or leave it blank? Or like...
Ooh. Morgan. Ooh, good question. Do we fill in this? I think we fill it in.
All right.
Because then you could really tell it's a Santa hat then. Otherwise it looks like a swan with a cotton ball in its mouth coming out of the ocean out of a cloud.
That was interesting.
Yep. So this is what we're left with, since I've been forced to consolidate. Well, I haven't been forced, but I was helped along to realize that we had a problem with lights, and I'm getting rid of them. So all of these are good. We'll keep all these. Those ones are half the strand works, maybe the strand doesn't work, who knows. So those are gone. Those are going in the trash. I think this might just be one of those buckets, so then we'll have 2 buckets left for other stuff. But I think one of the stores does like an exchange thing where you could take in old strands of lights and then you get credit towards new ones, which means I get to buy new ones.
Okay, now, just the last thing to do. Mom just wanted to write ho 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 on it.
Dude, you're all about the ho ho ho's.
I guess I like hoes.
You don't have to break the window, like pushing that hard.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so that is it. Put some final lights over here in the bushes. Just put some red and white ones in there. It might look good with the trees. We'll see once we plug it all in. Tay wanted to do another window. Took the screen off and she's working on a tree. Looks fantastic. I'm just gonna finish my connections to the timer. That's it, we're done. Then bring you back out later tonight once the lights go on. The lights are on. Kind of check it out, see what everything looks like from down here. See how things look. See if we want to change anything. See if we want to stay the way. Oh, look at this sweater she's got on. Oh, you gotta turn it on? Oh, snap. That's right, we have matching ugly sweaters. We actually got these for an ugly sweater party, but we're gonna embarrass Mackenzie tonight when we go drop her off at the movies. Lights look good. Happy with it. Tay's window looks great.